What's up, guys? This is Platypus Bob, and right now I'm going to show you a game called Kerbal Space Program. It's a game it's free to download and play with all full features. It's still in beta, and but you can pre-order it for $7 because eventually, a full game will come out. But essentially, the game is you build spaceships and see how far you can get them. That's pretty much it. There's a good amount of options for building it, and then you launch it into the sky, and you can just try to see how far you can get. You can orbit the planet, not Earth. It's called something else. And then there's a moon. Now they just added an update. There's a moon that you can land on and orbit. So it's pretty cool. Kind of tough to get all the, nuances of it. So let's go. I already have a ship prepared that I've had success with in the past, except when I just tried to make another take of this on my first try. It failed spectacularly. So this is the ship. Starting at the bottom, it's just 4 big fuel boosters just to get it way up in the sky. That detaches, and you have a small fuel booster connected to the command module with the stability assist system, and just a nose cone for aerodynamics. So let's give it a launch. I was able to get out of the atmosphere and into the planet's orbit with this the first time I ever used it. So let's see if I can do it again. So the basics of this are you just launch one piece with space. Whoa, okay. And then you just keep pressing space and move up this ladder of functions, essentially. So if I press space again, it would detach right at the coupler here. If I press space again, it would start this rocket here. But I'm not going to touch that right now. I'm just going to mostly let this run out. So anyway, excuse me. I'm just making this video because I just got Camtasia, and I want to be, putting more videos out, and I thought this is something relatively unique than just, 10-minute Minecraft videos showing off things that you can do by yourself. So right now I'm pretty much in the clear if I don't touch anything. You can see right here I'm almost out of the atmosphere. It ends at about 50, and then right now I'm going to let momentum take me into orbit. I don't know. I was doing this before, and you can just spin your ship around, and I don't know if it actually does anything, but it kind of feels like you're using a propeller like a helicopter, and it makes you go higher, but I highly doubt that's what it does. But yeah, as you can see down here, sorry for leaving the cursor on the screen, I am successfully in the planet's orbit, and yeah, I'm just gonna essentially go. There's not much else to really say about this. I'm gonna time warp it up a bit, because once you're at a certain height you can go into time warp, and it'll take you where it's gonna take you, as high as you're gonna go, which for me is really freaking high. Apparently my other record was about 135,000. Now we're falling back down. I'm just time warping because nothing's happening, as you can see. But yeah, one thing you can do is you can put a little parachute on top and then try to, land the ship, essentially. Alright, time warps going back down because we're starting to fall. You can see your trajectory on this if you press M, but you can try to land your ship. There's my stability assist, and then you can try to have all your little guys survive. They're down here. You can actually see their statuses. I don't think I'm over the water, so this is This will be their last adventure, as Dr. Rabbit would say. But it is possible to have them survive if you have a parachute or if you land in the water. So I'm just gonna let this kamikaze itself. My goodness, they are alive. That was spectacular. I think the only reason they survived is because I'm using a pack, like a downloaded pack of parts. That's why they're pink. And they're just like a lot more sturdy than normal ship pieces. So anyway, flight's over. It never ends unless you crash. That's when it'll end by itself. Otherwise, you gotta do it yourself. End flight. You can, over here, see what's going on. When things, get fucked up, it'll tell you on here when things fucked up. Over here you can see the stats. Alright, but we're just gonna go back right to the vehicle assembly building, and I want to see if this ship works. I downloaded online this gigantic, I don't even know what it's called, liquid engine, huge fuel tank. And there's my command module. So I only got this to lift off the ground once. Before that, well, it would just crash right into the whatever you want to call this, control tower. Well, so I'm just gonna give this a shot, see what happens. Oh no. That was worse than I thought it would be. This game though, a lot of it is just the craziness that ensues. It's pretty fun, because it takes a lot of trial and error. So you'll find yourself, crashing into the ground a lot. Like, if I tried to just make a rocket right now, chances are, it just wouldn't be very good. So I'd recommend downloading this and screwing around with it. It's free. It's pretty easy to use to build things. I mean, it just makes you choose this. You know what? I'm not going to get into making a ship. Maybe if this gets any positive reception, I'll make a tutorial or something. Not that it really needs one. But now this has gone on like 2 minutes past any of the content of the video, so it's just me talking. So I'll just stop and say hope you enjoyed the video, and peace out.